And welcome back to Boost Boerne Business here on Boerne Radio. Baron Wiley here, and Merry Christmas, first of all. Greg Chapman, Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas to you. I'm just so glad to be here.
Greg Chapman, you're the owner, founder of Boerne Paint Co. right here in Boerne, Texas. I don't have the words on what you have done, what your company has done, what the Lord has done through Boerne Paint Co. Back in May, the Welfare Schoolhouse, the historic schoolhouse, reached out and said, "Hey, we're going to host a car show, Mr. Wiley. Can you promote our car show? Because our schoolhouse is in disrepair and it needs paint." And I said, "Of course I will. No problem. Can I come out?" And sure, come on out. The next day, Boerne Paint Co. comes to Boerne, and they reached out to the radio station and said, "Hey, we need to meet. We'd love to, get involved in Boerne." And I'm like, "Well, you're kidding me." Well, I just talked to the school and the historic schoolhouse, and they need paint. And Greg Chapman, you said, "We'll do it."
That's right.
They couldn't believe it. There were tears involved. Like, you're kidding me. So in mid-November, Greg, your team started, and you were supposed to just go out there and paint. But you looked at it and said, "We can do better."
That's right. We said there's work that needs to be done on the exterior of the building to make sure that it's ready to go.
Yeah.
And, the paint is one piece that needs to get done, but also there's some windows that need some work. There's some boards on the outside to make sure that it's going to last for another 100 years. So we went through and we said, let's work on making sure that all these repairs are complete.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, just for that reason alone, Boerne Paint Co. is who you call to take care of your home. But before we kind of get into that, thank you. Just thank you. Thank you.
We're also not just that project, but we really want to be a part of the community. We've connected with Boerne ISD.
Yes.
And, we're getting ready to start a project with them at the Share and Care Center as well. And this project is our team, our people that are going in there and working alongside the other people that are a part of it. Mm-hmm. And providing these products to them is great, but it's more about us getting together,
right,
and spending that time with them and knowing that we're here. We're part of the community and we're there if they need us.
Well, not only that, but I love to brag on this as well, because we feel like we have something special going on in Boerne, that we want Boerne to also go outside of our borders. And you're doing that with Boerne Paint Co.
That's
with
right.
The next projects that you're working on.
Yeah.
And Katie, right?
Yeah. So we're in the planning phases right now of opening a Boerne Paint Co. store in Katy, in Tyler. We're also trying to look towards the Woodlands, and then of course our big one that we're looking for is in Central San Antonio.
Yeah.
So we want to open more stores, but on top of that, we've also started another piece of our Boerne Paint Co. that's kind of grown due to these type of projects, which is Building Products and Company.
Yes.
We call it BP and Co. So that way it kind of lines up with Boerne Paint Co. as a whole.
Right.
But we offer multiple products. So we have, commercial and residential doors, siding, cabinets, windows, flooring, carpet, all your building products. You can call it Boerne Paint Co. and we can connect you with the Building Products and Company side. And we're offering that not only to the people in our community, but it's a national opportunity. So we can send everywhere. So we have an opportunity to explain Boerne to people all over the country.
That's exactly the point. I hope you caught that. That it's not going to be the Tyler Paint Company, and it's not going to be Katy Paint Co. It's Boerne Paint Co. going out into all the world.
That's right. We want everyone to know about Boerne.
Yeah. And why? What is so special about Boerne to you?
It's funny because we had this conversation the other day, and we talked about, when you walk down Main Street and you see it, it's like a Hallmark movie, right? And it really is. But again, I just had mentioned this before, but the people here represent that same feeling, right? This is family. This is community. And this place is special. And there's no place I've ever been throughout the country or the world where I've felt that it is so community driven, and we care about each other. We care about each other's businesses, our families, our schools, our whole environment. So I want everyone to hear about it. So when we go talk to people, we don't say, let's talk about our paint. We say, no, let's talk about Boerne. And our paint becomes special because of where we are from.
Yes. Your stock goes up.
That's right.
That's 100%. Awesome. Love your neighbor, I think, is something you believe in, that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And speaking of that, I also know that you also have a heart in taking care of churches too.
Yes, we do. We are connected with a bunch of different churches, but part of that is we've done a campaign over the last 5 years, which is not directly Boerne Paint Co., but we build churches at cost. So we do everything we can, just like any other team would. We find great architects, great designers. We work through that process, but the goal is to make sure that the costs are appropriate and it's serving the kingdom of God the way that it should be, and making sure that we take care of the churches, complete beautiful projects. And a lot of times when we come in, there's challenges, right? Whether it be budgetary, whether it be timeline, whatever it may be, we come in and we connect with the churches. And we currently have 13 church projects that we're doing throughout the United States right now. That group of our companies is, we're a licensed general contractor in 23 states throughout the country. So,
but based in Boerne, Texas, ladies and gentlemen.
We are based in Boerne, Texas. That is right. That is right. But it is, again, it's an opportunity to tell that story and to share Christ.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah. Again, serving our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Folds of Honor.
So Folds of Honor is something that I care deeply about. We're really close with the people there, but we have a private label line that we sell at Boerne Paint Co. That is the colors that have been selected by the corporate team at Folds of Honor, and the proceeds go back to Folds of Honor. And what they have is they are doing scholarships for kids that are families that are from first responders or military families that had lost someone. They are helping these kids with going to college and getting opportunities that they may not have. They're very deeply community connected. So we have a chapter right here in Central Texas, and we also have chapters throughout Texas, but also on the national. So we're connected with them on the national side. So we can sell this paint everywhere, but the proceeds go to Folds of Honor. Yeah.
All right, so bonus question here. By the way, we're talking with Greg Chapman. He's the owner-founder of Boerne Paint Co. right here in Boerne, Texas. BoernePaint.com is the website. Please support this great business, this ministry. Is your golf tournament coming up in 2026? Is that also attached to Folds of Honor?
Yes, Folds of Honor will be there as well, representing. It is in March. It is going to be at the Fair Oaks Golf and Country Club.
Yes.
We're extremely excited. It's our first annual golf tournament, right? But we're hoping to get a lot of great people to come out. But more than that, we want people from our community to come out. So it's more than just a golf tournament, right? It's we're doing a golf tournament, but we're also going to have a whole event that's a part of it. Local businesses serving food and coming out and being able to express who they are. And we're hoping that it's just going to be a great place of community.
Well, you can count on support from Boerne Radio. That's for sure, my friend. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen next year, man.
That's right. It's going to be a great year.
Yeah.
I mean, we're very excited about what's coming our way.
Yeah.
And we feel like not only the expansion piece, but we're getting a lot of opportunities. God's just opening the door to communicate with people that we maybe would have never met.
Yeah.
Right. And we're starting to spend time with people that are connecting us to talk about Boerne, talk about our products, talk about our heart. But really what it boils down to is the paint is a product, right? It's a product, but it's not that. It's the opportunity to talk to someone and just make sure, hey, how's your day going? How are you doing? Right? Those simple interactions.
Who taught you all this?
This is community. This is what
I
it's
know
all
that,
about.
but where does this come from? How did this get into your heart so well?
So, I served in the Marine Corps, and I, was overseas quite a bit with that. And what I found is that communication is the most important part of life, right? But sometimes people just need to hear, are you okay? Right? It doesn't need to be about yourself. Sometimes you have to take a moment for other people. And I think that really came from my family, my parents, my grandparents, but also my wife, right? So my wife is integral in our business, but she's very much always asking people, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. And listening to people.
Yeah.
So we want that to be our business, but we feel like those communications we have with people, that is Boerne. Everywhere we go in this town, everywhere we've ever been, people have been courteous, kind, and they've always said hello, always. And it's, again, that's, I think, what it drives us here. And I've expressed this to my family and to my team that this is not a transient community, right? We are close, connected, deep-rooted community here. So I'm constantly asking people, what are you doing? What's next for you?
Yeah.
What can we do to help you? And sometimes it's nothing, right? But we want them to know that we're there.
Just be there. That's awesome.
That's right.
Greg Chapman, kind of wrapping all this up. One more time, BoernePaintCo.com is the website. What are you doing for Christmas?
So my family, this year, my daughter is graduating from University of Central Florida. So we are going to be spending that Christmas, sadly, with her. And so we're going to be with her, but we're going to try to do, to get back here as fast as we can.
But congratulations, graduating your daughter.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's an exciting chapter, for our family, but I have 2 kids next year that'll be at University of Texas, San Antonio. So that way I can be home this year. But that is our Christmas this year. But we do have a bunch of Christmas parties going on for our company. And we also are going to be doing events at our store that's going to be starting in January, where they're community events. People will be able to come by and, be a part of those events, whether it be a wine tasting that we're going to do or whatever it may be, a part of the local business.
Well, I'll add one more to that. We were talking to Emily, and so Boost Boerne Business is looking forward to having an event in your shop. It's just a beautiful place, and looking forward to that.
That's right.
So proud to partner with you, Greg.
Hey, thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Boerne Paint Co. Website is BoernePaint.com. Greg Chapman, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Boerne Paint, thank you so much for listening to Boerne Radio, 103.9 FM.